Why is there fluoride in your tap water? Who decided? You know what this water needs? A little extra toothpaste. Well, believe it or not, fluoride in drinking water isn't just some random science experiment. It's one of the biggest public health wins of the 20th century. But recently, some have been trying to take it out, claiming it's bad for us. So, what's the truth? Is fluoride the silent hero of our smiles? Or is it time to boot it from our taps? Let's break it down. Flashback to the early 1900s. Dentists were fighting a losing battle against cavities. Tooth decay was everywhere. Kids were losing teeth left and right, adults were in constant pain, and getting a tooth pulled was practically a rite of passage. It was expensive, it was miserable, and it was happening to everyone. Then, in the 1930s, researchers noticed something weird. In certain parts of the United States, like Colorado, people had stained teeth, but they also had way fewer cavities. Turns out the local drinking water had naturally high levels of fluoride, a mineral found in soil, rocks, and apparently smile-friendly H2O. Scientists quickly realized that at high levels, fluoride could cause enamel staining, but at lower levels, it was basically a superpower against cavities. Armed with this discovery, scientists still had a question. What if we controlled how much fluoride was in the water to get all the benefits without the stains? In the 1940s, they put it to the test in Grand Rapids, Michigan, adding fluoride to the water supply. A few years later, cavities in kids had dropped by 60%. Suddenly, every city wanted in on this tooth-saving magic. By the 1960s, fluoride was in most public water supplies, and the CDC later declared it one of the greatest public health achievements of the century. Of course, when you add anything to drinking water, people get rightfully skeptical. Over the years, fluoride has been accused of everything from lowering IQ to causing bone issues. But the thing is, study after study has failed to prove any of these claims. In fact, some of the research that initially raised alarms has now been debunked for bad science. And yes, fluoride in massive amounts can cause issues, but at the controlled levels in the United States drinking water, it's about as dangerous as a multivitamin. So some argue that since we now have fluoride toothpaste and better dental care, maybe we don't need it in the water anymore. But here's the problem. Dental care isn't equally accessible to everyone. Water fluoridation is a passive way to protect people, especially kids in lower income areas who may not have regular dental visits. Do you want proof? In 2011, Calgary, Canada removed fluoride from its water, and within just a few years, cavity rates shot up. Suddenly, more kids needed major dental work, including IV antibiotics and anesthesia. Yikes. So, should we kick fluoride out of our water? Not unless we want a lot more toothaches. Because the science is clear, fluoridation is safe, effective, and keeps our smiles cavity-free. Taking it out wouldn't just be unnecessary, it would actively hurt the people who need it most. So next time you take a sip of water, give a little nod to that tiny but mighty mineral. It's been fighting cavities for decades, and it's not about to stop now. With Utah becoming the first United States state to ban fluoride in public water, and other counties in Florida looking to follow suit, what do you think? Should we keep fluoride in our water, or is it time for a change? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for your next Hurried history lesson. Stay curious, Hurried historian, and keep smiling.